talk about our friendship
Uh-oh.
and where things are headed with us.
Uh-oh.
Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
Okay. I can't do that on stream. All right, we're gonna end it here. Hello? Hello? Oh, was this a moment of silence? Sorry.
Okay, I'm ready.
Shoot. I missed it all. I'm sorry. Free. So turn the hoodie over, have it right here, and then just like that. That's pretty great. Don't want to drop it.
Better late than never.
You are ungrateful. I am a Jedi Knight, guardian of peace and order in the galaxy. Enjoy your drink. No. Well, it was working. Good morning, Ursa. How are you? Oh, man. Oh, is this door locked? Ah, security level novice. I got this. No big deal. Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't got this. Shoot.
What about your son, Alex? Shut the fuck up!
What about your
Don't
son?
you mention his name! You don't get to mention his name!
I played best.
Name out your mouth.
Come over and smack him.
Smack him in the face. Like open hand.
Oh.
Right now.
This kind of reminds me of some of the stuff we would find fun.
That guy? Never seen him before.
Checks out.
Whew. I forget if I'm lying or
Listen,
not.
I know where the transport is. I can help you.
Try to finish the Halo campaign today. Or rather, Santa's gonna finish it for me. How am I gonna drink this? Wait. Okay, hang on. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna get it all over the beard. I need a straw. Oh, there we go. I would like to get my beard this long.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
Sure. See if Santa can figure this out. It's not very technologically advanced. Still making wooden toys after all. All right. Chuck Norris's water. Oh shoot. Guys, I was supposed to go to work today. I gotta go. Did I just say oh shoot at the same time? Talking about religion. Criticizing religion, rather. Talking about politics. And talking about Star Wars. Those are the three things that will get you the most hate if you don't line up exactly with what they want you to line up with. If you don't exactly fall in line with, like, the sequels are bad and Rey shouldn't be a Skywalker and all this nonsense, if you don't fall in line with that, you will get absolutely obliterated by these men children. It's absolutely horrible. And then it's the same thing. It's the same thing when you wanna maybe poke a little bit at a religion and be like, hey, this is a little weird. And they're like, how dare you? You are dying and going to hell. You're going to burn forever. And that's coincidentally what the Star Wars fans tell you too. So, Fires of Hell, Fires of Mustafar, it's the same.
I wanted him to call you
Kira.
Sounds so much cooler.
Okay, hold on. When he said, I wanted them to call you Kira, Kira was the original name of Rey back when they were first planning the first movie. I have an art and making of The Force Awakens, and for most of pre-production, she was called Kira. So, little Star Wars trivia there for you. Oh, stop. I'm here changing lives, but it's no big deal. No, it's fine. All right. All right, let's get back to it. I'm just doing my job, This is why I've been put on this earth. Deliver that kind of quality content to you.
I'm a Swedish Viking!
Sorry, I had to clear my throat there again. That's how my day's going. Good morning. Hello, everyone. For some reason, the TV behind me stopped playing the video. Hang on one second. I don't know why that happened. It's like YouTube crashed or something. Man, you take one day off and you just fall apart, One moment. It'll just be a second. There we go. Play. Wonder why that happened. Oh, I wonder if I didn't bump the remote while I was getting things set up. What? Play. What are you talking about? This TV's acting weird. It's like, are you sure you want to play this video? Yes. I clicked it. Didn't I? Hello. First off, congratulations. Congratulations to Nidalicious for your 3rd Phantom Menace. So proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, apparently it's an affiliate anniversary. Is it 2 years? It would have to be 2 years. Because I kind of started streaming in 2020. Like, I've done a little bit here and there earlier than that. But I kind of started streaming in 2020. So it would have to be about 2 years. Well, thank you, though. I don't know if that was yesterday or today, though, since I didn't stream yesterday. They didn't tell me anything about it. Twitch just wanted me to congratulate you. Yeah, well, we got to do what Twitch says, right? Definitely. But I took a day off yesterday, so I'm not sure if it was technically yesterday or today. But either way, go us. That has to be probably 2 years. Man, it feels longer than that. Maybe, yeah, no, I mean, it definitely isn't 3 years, because I didn't get an affiliate until at the least 2021. And I didn't start right in 2020. It was kind of like mid to late 2020 when I started. Yeah, and then 2021 was when we had the little power outage, and I definitely wasn't affiliate then. So yeah, 2 years. 2 years. Must be 2 years. I don't have a big bash planned. I'm still planning for the Santa non-stream, so maybe we'll mention something about it there. But how the heck are you guys this morning? I hope you're well. I'm feeling okay. Yesterday, I just woke up just a little. I took the medicine the night before, and I woke up just a little bit more snotty and runny and kind of sinus congestedy. Congestedy, is that a word? Might be. I woke up just kind of feeling a little bit down, so I was like, you know what? I think I'll skip this morning and just take a day to drink a whole bunch of tea, hydrate, take some zinc and elderberry lozenges, and it seems to have helped. I think I'm barely keeping it at bay. I don't know if I'm if I'm going to be successful in the long run, but I feel like I'm keeping it at bay. And I'm not sure if that's a great idea or not, because Santa Non's coming up. Big power outage, which one? It was one in February 2021. Congested, I believe, covers congestiny. Yeah, that probably does. Probably does. All right. I'm going to bring up some RuneScape. So if I have a little sniffly and coffee in the mic this morning, I'm sorry. There's an advent calendar, by the way. I'm not sure if you all have seen this yet. Today's the 7th, so we open it on the 7th of December. And our prize is a purple Christmas present. However, You need to be on a members server in order to open that, which means I now have 2 presents I can't open. I think this was a purple present as well. Yeah. And I can't claim it. I'm not a member. They really know how to get you with the member stuff, don't they? Don't they, Dutch? No, the camera is not still freezing from time to time. I swapped out the cord. I did have a little bit of a weird a weird issue this morning where the camera just wasn't registering. So I unplugged it and plugged it back in, and then finally it worked. So, but that's been about the only thing that's happened. It has not frozen during stream since replacing the cord. And I have everything here. I have this kind of tanks my frames for a hot second. Usually it comes back. Uh-oh, maybe I destroyed everything. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. Jinx. No, it does usually when it first starts up, it tanks my frames for a hot second. So this is back and running in the background and everything's been fine. So, you know, knock on wood. We'll see. Good morning, Ursa. How the heck are you? All right, we don't have to spend our time here. I was just making some snowballs, getting some Christmas spirit, you know. We'll go back to Burtthorpe and then figure out our next move from there, shall we? Probably another quest, eh? Thank you, Santa. So how was the day yesterday? What did you guys get into? I didn't get to talk to you yesterday then. How's work? How's school? How's the kids? Gotta stop coughing into the camera. Okay, let's see. What quest? We had just finished a quest, I believe. Was it this one? Quest complete. Okay, then that went members. All of these were members. There we go. We did Wolf Whistle. That was actually pretty cool. And then talk to Maggie at our caravan north of Draenor Village. We're going to set that as active. See if that is actually put... It has started it. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to go to Draenor Village. Draenor, which is this one. I'm getting a little bit better about it.
Ho, ho, ho.
Very productive cough. Very productive. Oh, was it you? Oh, hi, Maggie. Welcome, traveler. What can I do for you this fine day? Cha? Something smells rather interesting. Cha. That would be the cauldron, that would. I'm brewing up a mean batch of good stuff, don't you know? Oh, are we going like northern accent, don't you know? Cha. I don't know if I can do the don't you know, because I was born in Wisconsin. A lot of my family is from the north. The don't you know is pretty easy, but anything else, I lose a little bit of it. What's that then? Oh, it'll be the most top-notch, bee's knees, sock-off knocking, premium batch rule you ever did see. But such an extraordinary brew isn't easy to make, don't you know? That wasn't bad, right? Finally used my GPU for some gaming, playing Cyberpunk. Nice. 100 plus FPS, 4K Ultra RT with DL. Jeez. Yeah, that's putting it through its paces. How's it running for you? I mean, like you're hitting all those stats. I'm assuming like it's running well, right? 100 plus frames per second on 4K. That's wild. What was the graphics card again? Was it a 4090 that you got? I remember you talking about it back when you got it, but 4090. Yeah. What it really needs is some sparkle, some pizzazz, some of the old razzle dazzle. Razzle dazzle. Classic old school enchantment. That's what I'm talking about, ya. Without a bit of witchy charm, this slop will be about as useful as an axe made out of toadstools. Only thing is, old babe over there has the sniffles, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish it off. I don't want to leave her alone in this condition. Is there any way I can help? Bought it for the AI stuff, yeah. If I turn off DLSS, I'm down to about 30 frames per second. Ooh. Is the DLSS stuff, is that like, not like AI, but is that like running algorithms off of the graphics card in order to get the better frames per second? Better frames per second, don't you know? Accept. Why, yes, come to think of it, there is something you could do, cha. Really, the only thing left to finish off this old breweroonie is to give it a stir with an enchanted broomstick. Adds a bit of flavor and spark, don't you know? So, it happens, I have a broom right here. What's the problem? The broom hasn't been properly enchanted, that's what. Good stuff like this will only come out when there's several witches involved. Hetty, Betty, and Aggie are the perfect ladies for the job. We've worked together before, and if you can get them to work their magic on this old broom of mine, we'll have a cauldron full of something quite spectacular when it's all said and done. I don't know what the accent's doing now. I have to have like little, to have words in each sentence that I can hit in the accent in order to maintain the accent. If there's not those words, I have a hard time maintaining the accent. Like the don't you know, that makes it a little harder, or a little easier to hit it, don't you know. But then it just sounds like you're just repeating phrases. If you get my broom, could you take it to Hetty in Remington, Betty in Port Sarim, and Aggie in Draenor, and ask them to enchant it for me? In return, I'd be more than willing to share the good stuff all around. Sure. Let's do that. Excellent. Here's my broom then, cha. Hurry back once it's enchanted, won't ya? Of course. Of course. Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Aggie in Draenor. So we're right next to Draenor. We might as well start there, right? And I believe I remember where Aggie is. If we go in here, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's over here. Is it this one? No. There you are. This one. Okay, my direction was all turned around. Yeah, with DLSS 3.5, it renders low and upscales, recreates ray tracing with AI rather than actual ray tracing, and generates interpolating frames between actual frames. So, like, do you think that's kind of more like the future of graphics, is that it's just going to use, like, AI to essentially upscale everything? Because, like, why use the power to actually create the frames when you could, this is a very dumbed down version, but when you could just trick it, you could just fake it basically. So there's some uses of AI that I think are pretty cool. What can I help you with? Talked about swept away. Could we talk brooms? Of course. What can I do for you? Maggie has asked me to help her enchant her broom. She needs it to finish a potion she's brewing. Hey, Charles. Good morning. I was wondering if you could help me out. Of course. Maggie's an old friend. We go quite a way back. Now, in order to enchant the broom, we'll need a bit of space and privacy. Oh, there's a little clearing us witches sometimes use. Would you like me to teleport you there so we can get started? Sure. Let's go. Okay, hold on to your hat. I don't have one. I'm not wearing a hat. Oh, nice. That's like the little Christmas one. Well, this is cool. Anything around here that I can interact with other than her? Ah. Oh, is this going to be a puzzle? Whoa, what are we doing here? There's just a little place that some of us witches use on occasion. It's rather convenient for the occasional ritual or spell. Not only is it infused with a bit of magical pizzazz, but it's out of the way enough that we don't get a lot of unnecessary interruptions. All right, which leaves the question of what we're doing here. You want that broom of yours enchanted, right? Sure. Well, the best way to enchant that hunk of dead wood is to harness the power latent in this magical symbol here. Do you see the pattern of 16 lines drawn out on the sand? How could I miss it? I did see it. Yeah, I believe that these techniques are going to be the future rather than more powerful GPUs, more AI cores. Still need to run well for competitive games such as Counter-Strike where you can't rely on upscaling or generated frames. I mean, unless it just gets that good, right? Unless it gets so good, it can render that stuff so quickly. I mean, that kind of gives you hope for, like, could you potentially be running like big, huge super detailed games on like laptops sometime. Not like gaming laptops, just like regular old laptops. That would be pretty cool. In order to enchant the broom, you need to sweep away 4 of those 16 lines such that you only leave 4 small triangles on the ground and nothing else. Let me know. I'll reconfigure the original pattern. Okay. Okay, 4 triangles, huh? Wow, they're all kind of like triangles, aren't they? Let's start with this one. Okay, so we got 1 here. That'll be 2 there. If I sweep away this, 1, 2, 3, 4, but wait, I can sweep away these 2, right? Be 4. I did it. I felt that in my toes. You did it. The enchantment from the sand pattern has infused Maggie's broom. There's nothing more to do here now. Come have a chat when you're ready. I'll take you back to Draenor with me. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, there's nothing more here to do. All right, you're right. That was impressive. A lot of power in these types of magical symbols. I can't believe I did that the first time. Is there anything else that needs to be done here? No, the magic from the sand pattern has infused a broom. We're ready to go back to Draenor. Yeah, let's go back. Hold on to your hat. Yeah. It's like one of those games on the placemats of restaurants I went to as a kid. The placemats had little puzzles to do for the kids so the parents could have a semi-relaxing dinner. Yeah, that'd be nice. It only lasts about 10 minutes, though. Only colors for about 10 minutes before it's like, nope, I'm out of here. All right, where are we going to next? We're going to Hetty in Rimington. Which one is Rimington? I don't guess I know where Rimington is. Wait. Rimington doesn't have... Oh, cancel. Rimington doesn't have a lodestone, huh? Speaking from experience, yes. It's really hard for us to get out for me. Sometimes he does really well. There's been a couple of times where it's just been like, that was amazing. And then the other time, there has been times where we have left in tears. All of us. It's rougher than I thought it would be. And different kids are different, right? You know, your experience may vary. Rimington. Where in the world is Rimington then? There's no lodestone for Rimington. Huh. Am I right? All right, RuneScape experts. Where is Rimington? Draenor Village, Edgeville, Butthorpe, Varick. I mean, surely it's not a members one, right? Game development will keep pace as well. They'll use it to max in turn. Yeah, meaning that the latest titles will run 8K with ray pathing, all the bells and whistles, but the GPU will draw the same power amount as today's GPUs. You'll be able to play Cyberpunk in 4K Ultra RT on a 2034 MacBook Air. Maybe. Yeah. Cyberpunk in 4K on a MacBook Air. That would be pretty cool. I don't know. At some point, I feel like we gotta reach some kind of like I'm not actually really a huge fan of like ray tracing stuff. I think that the peak of graphics for me and like fidelity was Red Dead Redemption 2. Like that game looked so good for its time, and it came out on PS4. Like I remember playing that and just being like, what else do I need out of a game? Could we just pause here for a little bit and make every single game of this same quality through and through, and not add on new stuff to like break things again, you know, to like break my PC. I'm like, this is running amazingly. It runs super smooth. It looks gorgeous. Like the animations are so good. Like, could we just pump the brakes here for a little bit? You know, let's get a couple more games like this before we move on to more stuff. All right. If I don't know where Rimington is, we'll go to Port Sarim. And we'll do that one next. Maybe we can figure it out from there. Spider-Man 2 uses it very well. We will not rest until the Matrix is real. I mean, you're right. They'll keep going. Because that's how you sell hardware. That's how you sell new games, is by the fancy graphics. I guess I'm just getting old, you know. I do have it on some kind of authority. I'm far more excited in the advancements in actually AR, not VR, but AR, and VR too. I think that will kind of go hand in hand, but the ability to like have a pair of glasses that can render your computer screens in front of you without a computer screen. That is what I want so bad. Like in high fidelity, and like I want the glasses to just be glass, right? Where you can see through. They're not like cameras that render the world for you, but just like glass that you see through. And yeah, AR to me is actually way more exciting than just about any other tech out there. It's just exciting. Swept away. And I do see that being, if I could fast forward 15, 20 years, I can totally see that being a reality. Maybe less. AI has really made me start thinking some stuff might happen quicker than we thought. I'm not fully against AI in all forms. I think we need to be cautious and careful with it, and deliberate in how we roll things out, and put a little thought into how that changes the human experience. But that being said, I think it's going to be kind of the thing that gets us to where we want to be. There's only really one other thing that we need to solve, and then we can kind of ride the AI train all the way to the future. But it's power. Power needs to be solved like so quick. Power needs to be there needs to be better batteries. There needs to be a better way to generate power, sustainable and unlimited. And there's ways that we can do that. But people like to shut that stuff down really quick. But yeah, we got to solve power. We got to solve power and power storage. And if we can do that, man, the sky's the limit, literally. Everything hinges on power for me. AI is big, but power is going to be bigger. Graphical and audio improvements are great, but as long as I also long for actual game innovation. Yeah, that too. See, that's why I like the gameplay of Red Dead Redemption 2 as well. There are optimizations to be made in places we probably haven't figured out yet. The latest in image generation is Stable Diffusion XL Turbo, where regular models require about 20 iterations, loops on the GPU when generating an image, to get a usable image. This one does it in 3 to 5 iterations. So 3 to 5 iterations at the same quality and what's the word I would use? Believability? Yeah, because you look at an AI image and it's fairly easy to tell that's an AI image. Like that has the AI smear to it. And I actually think that's probably for the better, that like we can tell it apart, because the moment we can't tell it apart, things are going to get real wild. There's an ad coming in about 2 minutes. You know the deal. If you want to escape the ad, you can either subscribe with Amazon Prime or do a regular subscription, or find any other way that you need. Wait. And otherwise, you just sit through a quick 30-second ad, and we'll be right back. Suppose it depends on the sort of enchantment you're looking for. Maggie needs her broom enchanted so that she can finish the stuff she's brewing in her cauldron. She's brewing again, is she? Well, I'd be happy to help. Maggie always comes up with the most amazing brews. Ooh. Thank you so much. Now, Maggie always likes things on the spicy side, same. So what I really need for this sort of enchantment is my wand. I keep it down in the cellar in a locked chest. If you could retrieve the wand and bring it to me, I'd be happy to enchant Maggie's broom for you. There's just one little problem. Oh boy. Believability is a poor word for it, because it's still going to be an AI image no matter what. I guess, like, yeah, I don't know. I guess what do I mean by, like, you couldn't tell an AI generated image from an artist image? Or are you of the mindset that that's never going to happen? That there's always going to be something tangible that you can feel like that was created by AI? Maybe. You see, my chest is locked by highly magical means. I'd explain it to you in detail, but I haven't the time. You'll find my apprentice Lottie downstairs. Just pop down the trapdoor over there and tell her I sent you. I'd be happy to help explain everything. Why don't you just go get it? But okay. Let's go. Hello, Lottie. What do you want then? I need to retrieve Betty's wand. Betty sent me down here to fetch her wand, but she said there might be a small complication. I'll say there are complications. Betty has a penchant for intricacy. You're not going to be able to get the wand until you get that chest open, right? Sounds simple enough. What's so complicated about opening a little chest? Under-iterated images look all fuzzy and cloudy, whereas completed images are clear. But they still have this, like... It's hard to explain. At least the images I've seen have this, like... A smear is kind of, it's not really what I mean. It's like a gloss. I don't know. It's so weird because we don't have words for this kind of stuff. It's more like a feeling. You look at it and you're like, something here. There's been some people who I've watched like on YouTube. They're able to like point out specifics on like, this is what, you know, this person's finger, like the finger thing, which I'm sure you're aware of. It's hard sometimes for them to do hands, which I hear they're getting better at, but just little clues and stuff like that. But for me, it's more like a feeling of like, that looks AI. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain. Sounds simple enough. What's complicated about this? The chest in which Betty stores her wand is magically sealed. I won't confuse you with the details right now, but here's the deal. The chest is simply not going to open until order has been restored to Betty's menagerie. What? Why doesn't Betty just come down and get her own wand? What do you mean, what menagerie? Well, if you have a look around, you see that there are 6 separate chambers. Oh, geez. Each of which is designed to house a little critter. Each creature has an enclosure that has been made especially for it, but at the moment, several of them are out of place. So what you're saying is that we need to put each creature in its proper enclosure in order to open the chest. Exactly. Okay. I should warn you, these are very sensitive creatures. They don't really like each other. What does that have to do with anything? 2 things. First, you can't carry more than 1 creature at a time. Okay. Second, you can't carry a creature through the door of a chamber that contains another creature. You have to move the creature one by one. You can use the holding pen in this room to help shift them all to the right position. Oh boy. One more thing I should mention, you shouldn't move a bat and the snail at all. They're already exactly where they need to be, but I bet you that I can. Now, if you have any questions or want me to put the creatures back in the arrangement they're in now, just let me know. Here's a magic slate. It always shows an overview of exactly who is where. You can use it for reference if you like. It's not necessary, but I find it helpful. All right. Okay, cool. So here's the holding pen. All right, what should we start with here? What are you? There's a blackbird pen. It looks like there's a blackbird pen in there. You remove the blackbird from the pen. Okay, but you're in the right pen. Okay, she looks extremely happy here. Let's go look at the rat pen first. A rat pen. Who are you? Reptile. Okay. I bet there's the reptile. Okay, there's this. Okay, so I can go put you in the holding pen for a second. Oh. I don't think I should take this little guy into a room that has another creature in it. He doesn't. Oh. I can't even walk through? I can't. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to have to. Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to like shift everything around. All right, blackbird, then. I have to take the blackbird out. Okay. Bat pen. It looks like the bat's in the pen. What about the snail? I know she said you don't have to move them, but I can move them, right? Nope. Sgrrg. Okay. So that's not a way to get through it. I thought maybe like the snail would be unaffected. Hands have been hard, and it's a pretty interesting reason why, actually. No one has taught image generators how hands work. Faces are faces, just at different angles, so AI is pretty good at that. And it's had a lot of learning from, you know, pictures, right? Hands bend and articulate, can obscure itself, so basically no one has taken the time to tell the models that hands have 5 fingers, and they bend and articulate in specific ways. They just look at hands and images at general, which is why they're often effed up. That's funny, yeah. Okay, let's take the rat next. I thought they meant like you couldn't put it in an enclosure. Okay. All right, reptile, you're in there. Well, hang on, don't do that yet. Yeah, and then I can just kind of do like a little switcheroo, right? Oh gosh, this one is gonna be hard. It's like one of those little slide puzzles, right? Reptile from the pen, put you in there. Grab you. Put you in there. Grab you. Coleman, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I think that's 2 years. Right? Yeah, it's gotta be. It's definitely not 1 year, for sure. 2 year. I keep on thinking what it is. I wish it would tell you. They didn't warn me at all. It just kind of popped up, but good morning. All right, the rat is in the rat pen. Right? That is a rat, right? Yeah. The lizard's in the lizard pen. Yep. Okay. He looks extremely happy here. Excellent. Okay. Spider. Spider can go back in your pen. There you go. All right, look at us. The snail and the bat, and now I can just I can just grab this blackbird again and put you back. Look at me, solving puzzles. Imagine the difficulty AI would have with genital. Oh no. Or maybe there's a lot of source material for that and it would be fine. There, we did it. The menagerie is safe. And did it work? Did it work, Lottie? Well done, you've got all the creatures. Did you ever get that broom of yours enchanted by Betty? Not yet. I guess I got it? I guess. It's not in my inventory or anything. Okay, well. Hello, Betty. Not yet. Wait, what? I did it. Search chest instead of clothes? There, Betty's one. Jeez. I can tell you from experience it's pretty good at boobs, but not the rest. It would be, wouldn't it? A lot of training material, you know? Swept away. I've got your wand. Okay. Enchant the broom, please. There you go. All right. Thank you. All right. So I still have to find Remington. Where in the world is Remington? I don't know. Because there is no portal for it. I don't know why I just don't. Here, can I search this? You can't search for places there. That would be nice. Also, what they should do in this game is they should just put up, like, they should just have the wiki inside the game. You know? So we'll pull that up. Thank you, Ursa. Good morning, by the way. 2 years, 2 years. Can I say, too, that, like, this last year, I've been doing a lot of reminiscing about 2023. That's fine. Thank you, Ursa. I didn't really, I've been thinking about 2023 a lot as I look at Game of the Stream, and this has probably been the best year. This has been the best streaming year yet, and I'm really excited for, like, next year, too. I think it's only going to get better from here, you know? I'm searching for Remington. I'm opening the map. No, I mean reminiscing about 2023. reminiscing, looking back, you know? Okay, so it looks like Remington is... It zoomed in on something, but it didn't... Is it really just down here? All right, thanks. Dun, 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 dun. Remington. Oh, it's the one with the houses. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's right over here. It's right over here. Okay. That's cool. Okay, we're not too far. Just doesn't have its own portal for some reason. Why did my marker not show up? I love it. Clear marker. Mark. Love when that happens. There it is. Okay. All right, we're headed there now. Okay. Reminiscing, you know, just thinking about the good times. But I am very excited about next year still too. I feel like I've kind of embraced what I struggled a lot early on trying to figure out, like, okay, who am I? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, if I want to do the streaming thing, what's my identity, you know? And I feel like I've kind of fallen into it a little bit, especially with the early morning stuff. Once I freed myself of the thought that I had to stream for 3 hours whenever I streamed in order to make it like worth it, and just embraced, like, I already get up early. That's just who I am. I'll just do it then. Like, things really fell into place for me. I'm very excited to do the Friday night stream, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like I fell into my groove in 2023, streaming wise. Everything else, there's still some grooves that need to be grooved, if you know what I mean. Okay, this is the ultimate test of this camera. Hey, look at that. The cord didn't disconnect. All right, Maggie sent me here about her broom. Bring up a cauldron full of her infamous good stuff, is she? Of course I'll help. I think this calls for one of my specialties, my famous Theurgical broom ointment. What the?
Oh, hey, 4 months.
Code, how has it been 4 months already? Jeez, thank you so much. Thank you so much for 4 months. I've really enjoyed having you here. Glad you stuck around. I just can't believe it's been 4 months. That doesn't seem possible. Jeez. Morning stream is superb if you can fit it. I've fallen off streaming so hard since not doing morning streams. Yeah, it works so well for me. I have my most energy in the morning. I'm at my most creative. I have my most, like, the afternoons are rough for me. And evenings lately, evenings I'm just worn out. I'm just worn out. All I want to do is, like, veg out and go to sleep, you know? And I go to bed pretty early. So, I've been for years kind of like forcing myself to fit into a mold that didn't really fit me in order to stream like in the evenings or late at night or something like that. And that's not who I am. So, and obviously too, you know, I didn't want to, like, a lot of you come from Lutz's community, and I didn't want to, like, I was always like, well, he's got the morning time, you know, I don't want to take things away, nor do I think anybody should have to choose, you know. Obviously, I know who you choose. Obviously, I would too. But trying to, like, differentiate myself, I was always like, well, I can't do that. I can't do that in the morning because that's what Lutz does, you know. So I was always being like, well, when can I stream? I got to find a different time to stream. And back when the boy would take naps from like 2 to 5, that was like a great time. But he doesn't do that anymore because he's a little bit older. So yeah, F Lutz. Yeah, I hate that guy. But no, so like once I kind of gave myself permission to be like, you know what, do what works for you and just see what happens. And I even started it by doing it as a PNG tuber, right? Because I thought, oh, I'm going to be like so tired in the mornings. I don't want to show my face. But slowly I was like, I got my confidence up that, like, you know, I could just do this with the camera on. What's the big deal? And then we're not a PNG tuber anymore. And that all happened in 2023. So I've started working on like a timeline about that. We'll talk more about that with the game of the stream. I'll get all sentimental with you all, you know. You want snow? It's been flurrying the past day or so, and I hate it here. Sometimes I want snow, other times I don't. I really just don't want it to be 110 degrees in summer. That's really like all I really want. Some snow would be nice occasionally, but nothing too bad. I can provide you with the ointment. All you need to do is apply the ointment to the broom. Okay, that sounds easy enough. First, I need a newt. Okay. Yes, a newt. Now, if you just pop down my cellar through the trapdoor out back, I just had a recent delivery of newts and toads. The delivery ghoul is still there. I think, I can't think of what could be taking him so long. Oh boy. In any case, one of the crates are unloaded. Just bring me a newt from the newt crate and I'll set you up with the ointment. This is going to be harder than we think, isn't it? Rebecca, thank you so much for that. Good morning. Rebecca, new to streaming as well, so please go show some love as well. Clumsy, no way a party hat. Look at that. For 2 years. 2 years affiliate. Learning to stream also helps. Acquiring the skill talking on camera is essential, absolutely. But also, yes, but also like being yourself, I think is a pretty good idea as well. And if that's somebody who stumbles over words sometimes, or if that's somebody who forgets where Remington is occasionally, that's like okay too, you know. Newts McGoots. You can't just comment on what you're doing in game. You need to talk in general. That's true. That's probably the best advice I'd give for somebody brand new starting out, especially when you see two things, okay? When you see 0 in your stream or just 1 and you think that's probably just me or my bot, first off, turn off how many people are in stream. Right now, I don't know how many of you are in stream. I have nothing on my screen that would tell me that other than what you're saying in chat. I turned that off about a year or so into streaming because I was just too caught up on it. But turn that off and then pretend like there's 50 people. Yeah, there's 80 of us. There could be. I don't know. But that's what I did in the beginning is I pretended as if there were that many people there. So when I came on, I still did an intro as if everyone's still there. And occasionally that still happens where I'll come on. I have by no means arrived. But occasionally I'll come on and there's just like nobody. And that's fine. Like people got things to do. But I will perform as if there's people there, because then that also makes a far more interesting VOD as well, right? So developing that skill of talking as if there are people there is probably the best thing that you can do. The best thing you can do. Obviously, commenting on the game is an easy way to do that, but you know, if a thought comes into your mind, just follow that rabbit trail. And I'm a rabbit trailer. That's what I do, you know? That's how my mind works. Octi, thank you so much for that too. Octi did a little stream last night too. That was so nice to see you. I wish I could have joined a little bit more. The boy went down okay, but then I just got exhausted after that and I went to bed. So Twitch was very insistent that you did that. Well, thank you, Twitch. Code seeing 69 people in chat. Oh, okay. 80,000. I mean, it could be. It could be. But that's just the best advice I think I ever heard and gained for myself when I was brand new to it was just keep engaging, even if you think nobody's there, and turn off the numbers so that you don't know. You don't know. And then you can look at it after the fact and be like, wow, there was that many people there at the same time. That's wild. But yeah, I'll have more stuff like this to talk about when we get to Game of the Stream 2023. My brain just shuts off when I stream. I always forget what I wanted to talk about beforehand. Did you have an idea when you went live? Because if so, write it down. Haven't gotten anything about the anniversary, so here, happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. I don't know how that like rolls out. Although I bet depending on how you're experiencing the stream right now, if it's like on mobile or something, it might not show up until you're on like desktop or something. Yeah, write it down. Make a list beforehand, you know, if you need to. I sometimes did that. There was an era where I had like a planned topics to go through, and that was kind of fun. But I found myself like, I'm not going to pressure myself into making topics if I don't have them. I can come up with things on the fly fairly easily. But if you can't, then taking 15-20 minutes before stream and just writing things down, like, hey, I want to, at some point on stream, I want to talk about this. And then you can always look down at the list and be like, oh yeah, I want to talk about this. So Charles, my flour pal. Y'all making flour together? You're making sourdoughs together? Bum, 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 bum. I just forget there's a camera in front of my face and forget to engage. It gets easier. I find too, I have lights. I should send you all a picture of the setup recently because I'm kind of dialing it in. But I have lights on either side of the monitor. And I have a bigger key light over here. I find when those are on, like, because I don't have those on any other time, it kind of like reminds me that, oh, hey, I'm live, you know? Sorry, I'm supposed to talk to this guy. Are you the delivery ghoul? Hetty told me that you could give me a newt for her potion. Yes, but I prefer you call me Gus. I make deliveries for Numinous Witchery Supplies Limited. Okay. LTD. If it's a newt you're after, you can have one from one of these crates, but there's a problem. That's how this whole thing is going. What kind of problem? A nudie-toady sort of problem, I'm afraid. You see, the labels on the crates have somehow got mixed up. Uh-oh. One of these crates contains just newts. One contains just toads. One contains a mixture of newts and toads. You're on mobile sitting in the office. That'll do it. I think it's only showing up on desktop for some reason because Twitch is weird. The Twitch mobile experience is just bizarre. One contains a mixture of newts and toads. Great. The problem is I put the wrong label on all three crates, and I can't remember which crate contains newts, toads, or both newts and toads. Does it matter? That sounds like quite a problem. Please don't tell Miss Hetty, or I'll be tomorrow's soup. Oh, she's gonna eat you? Weird. The other problem is that I can't look in the crates myself. You see, I have a terrible fear of newts. Ooh. Will you work out which box contains toads, and which one contains newts, and which one has both? If you could sort out the labels, I'd be happy to give a newt to take to Miss Hetty. Is that a deal? Sure. All right, excellent. I'm so relieved. So what do we need to do to sort out these crates? Oh, here's another problem. It's terrible, kind of forced to it. Yeah, I understand. I do some, when I get to work, when I start working, if I'm watching a stream, like one of the ones we rated or into loots, I'm usually pulled up on mobile at that point. So, because I have to use this whole setup for work. Voldemort got his nose back. Oh no. Don't say that name. We need to figure out what is in each crate. All I know is I've put the wrong label on each and every crate. So not one crate has the correct label on it. Sounds easy enough. I'll just look in each crate, and you can't do that. We can't disturb them. Don't you know anything about magical frogs and newts? We cannot waste too much stock. Miss Hetty will find out if we start taking newts and frogs out of crates as we please. Well, when I was cramming for my crate delivery certification exam, I remember reading about situations like this. A person can figure out exactly what's in all three crates by only taking out one item from one crate. The problem is I can't remember how to figure it out. I'm pretty sure that the key is what I said earlier, that each and every crate has a wrong label on it. Here are 3 labels that you can paste on the crates. If you lose your labels, you want me to put things back where they were, just let me know. All right, Gus. Oh boy. So, if every single one is wrong, then that means this can't be both. So both has to be one of these. Both. So really I only need to deal with one of these two. I need to figure out what's one in one of these. If I go in here and I find a newt, that's going to tell me everything. A newt. Got him. Got him. All right, so this one is either... So if there's a newt in there, and then in here... Okay. All right, so there is a newt in there, but what I don't know is if it's newts and toads is the problem. So we know there's a newt in here, so we're going to start with putting the newt label on this one. Okay, that is a newt label. That means... This one, I can't take more out of this one. It's supposed to be newts and frogs. Okay. Well, each one is wrong. So wait, yeah. I just got to put the toad label on this one, and then this one is the Newton's frog. If everyone was wrong, then this has to be it. Haha, ha. So you put new labels on all the crates. Oh, newts. This is so confusing, but I think something is wrong with the labeling. Dang it. Give it another go. Yes, put it back. Dang it. I'm not allowed to log into work systems on my personal computer, so when I'm remote, it's nice because I can use my personal system to watch stuff and talk to people online, and have the work system for actual work things. I have my work laptop set up right here, and there's a dock that then goes to my screen. I use the same keyboard, I use the same mouse, so like I'm not using my personal system, but I'm using my screen. So now what I could do is during slow times, I can disconnect all that, turn my PC on, and then have my laptop open over here to like monitor work stuff if I need to. The problem is every time I've done that, I've then gotten an email that requires me to like use both screens. So then I have to like hook everything back up, you know? So it hasn't been worth it to do that yet. So I do a lot of stuff on mobile, do a lot of stuff on tablet, things like that. All right. So if this was a newt, then I probably just got this a little bit wrong. This is probably this then. Is it gonna be wrong? Okay, no, it's gonna be the same thing each time. Okay, but this is probably still that. He made me think that it was gonna be different. Okay, this is definitely frogs then. And then this is newts. I should probably check a different crate next time. Something's wrong. Dang it. All right, I'll check a different crate this time. This middle one has newts in it. Let's extract a creature from this one. It's a toad, okay? So since we know this one has to be wrong, we're gonna put toad on this one. We're gonna put newt on this one. Didn't we do this already though? And we're gonna put newt and toad on that one. There we go. Okay, got it. She turned me into a newt. Can't even connect anything to our laptops that's not certified by the company. So much red tape to try to get a new keyboard or mouse, but I can, based on what I've gathered, you're in the cybersecurity space. I guess that kind of makes sense, you know. Now you need a newt, right? Feel free to take one of the newts from the newt only crate, and the other ones aren't appropriate for ointments and potions. Okay, I'll take this one from the newt crate. Thank you so much. All right, extract a newt. Why did it go, ooh, ooh, ooh? But that seems a little ridiculous just to get a new keyboard and mouse. Is it the same for you, Charles? Like just to get a keyboard and mouse? And can you hook up, like at home, can you hook up to like docks and screens and stuff like that? More computer engineering and hardware development. Okay. I have managed to get the newt. It's right here. I'll just take it, add a little newt slime to the ointment, and that should do it. Just rub this ointment on the broom. It should suit Maggie's purposes. Wonderful, thanks. Use broom ointment on the broomstick. Shabam. You feel it tingle as the enchantment permeates the wood. Oh boy. Oh my. Okay, we can go take it back to Maggie, which she is in Draenor Village, right outside. Newt slime. Santa, take me away. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. She's actually right over here. Maggie, I did it. I did it. You know what I like? You know what I like about the quest in this? Before I talk to her. A lot of times, and I haven't played WoW in years, right? And I hate to always compare to WoW, but like a lot of times quests in games involve just like, go out and kill this thing. Go kill 4 of these. All right, now when you come back, go kill 10 of these. Go, you know, like it's all like combat system based quests. And this is like, there's quite a few quests where you don't have to fight anybody. And I think that's pretty cool. Kind of like in Destiny, Destiny is a good example of that. Like, you have these different quests and these different challenges, and it all boils down to go kill stuff. And like, that can be fun, don't get me wrong, but like, it gets a little old after a while. It used to be. Now that I'm working from home, I've been issued a GFE, government furnished equipment, which I hook into my own hub and monitors. Okay, gotcha. Something that's got the stamp of approval on it, huh? Your house appears to be on wheels. I have good news for you. Cha and how? What's that crackle in the air and that smile on your face? I visited Betty in Port Sarim, Hetty in Remington, and Aggie in Draenor, and they've all enchanted the broomstick for us. Ah, you say, brilliant. I can't tell you how grateful I am. You're in for a treat, you are, if you just do one more little thing for me. To finish the good stuff off, we just need to give it a good old stir with the broomstick. It'll come out all the better for you if you do it, since you're the one who had it enchanted. Okay, I mean, that kind of makes sense. Could you stir the good stuff in that cauldron for me? Pretty please, with sweeties on top. Of course I could. Okay, go. Okay, sounds easy enough. Take the broomstick and stir. There, that should do it. Woo, woo. Is that it? Did it work? Did it work? I've stirred the cauldron. I should think so. With all that added spice, that ought to be one spicy goulash. Would you like to try some? Wait, what, goulash? I thought you were brewing some amazingly magical witchy potion. Well, what witch doesn't love goulash, I ask you? What could be more witchy than a big old cauldron full of spicy yumminess? Ooh. What about the effort I went to enchant that broom? You don't think spicing something this good is easy, do you? Look, I'm so grateful for your help. Why don't you help yourself to 10 bowlfuls? Just dip a bowl in the cauldron and help yourself, but hang on to your hat. Stuff's magic after all, not to blow my own horn, but just one bowl can improve almost any aspect of your life. Here's a bowl you can use. You can also keep my broom if you'd like. Now that we've used it to infuse the brew with some good old spice, it's not much use to me. You can't do much but sweep with it at the moment, but there are other witches out there who would be happy to enchant it for you if you're interested. Oh, nice. Great. Okay. Fill bowl. So what does that do? Drink goulash. Oh, it's XP? Ooh, it's XP. Ooh, what should I use it on? My strength's a little low still. Let's throw some into strength. 290 XP. That's not crazy, but let's keep going. Let's see. I could keep on with strength. My defense is pretty high. My attacks needs to be a little bit better. Any suggestions from chat? What I should? I did just do dungeoneering so that I could go. Oh, I gotta go into the Dwarven Mines. That's where I need to go next. I should go explore that. That's a member skill. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep on with let's keep on with strength right now. Fill a bowl, use a bowl. Fill a bowl, use a bowl. Fill a bowl. Fill a bowl, use a bowl. Fill a bowl, use a bowl. Fill a bowl, use a bowl. There we go. There's 30 in strength. Excellent. Maybe I'll do a little bit of attack as well. Maybe just a little attack. Oh, I wonder why it gives me more. Is each one giving me a little bit more experience? Interesting. Why does it give some more XP than others? I guess maybe based on the level that you're at. It's probably the same percentage for each one. It's just that depends on like your level in general on it. Yeah, that's probably it. It's a percentage. In order for you to like level up something at a consistent pace, you know. Because 1,000 XP in something that's, you know, level 1 is more meaningful than something that's at level 34. Prayer, I guess I could do magic too. There's so many things I need to work on. Cooking, I haven't even started doing cooking yet. I really need to. Let's go strength again. This is cool. Strength. Okay. Maybe a little bit of attack. I kind of want to get attack to 35 so that it's in line with my defense. Attack. Yeah, we got 957 left, so I bet. Oh, did I use it all?
Shoot.
Oh,
Guys, I was
man.
supposed to go to work
Is
today.
it really?
I gotta go.
Holy crap, is it really 7:30? Oh man, it is. And I've used up all of them. All right. Drink 10 bowls of goulash after swept away. We did it. Okay. Well, you know, that was fun. That was pretty fun. I have an extra empty vial. I have another bowl. I got a broomstick now. Pretty cool stuff. All right. Well, I guess this is as good a place as any to log out, unfortunately. That went by so fast. I would have thought I had another 15 minutes still. Used up all your goulash, used up all your time. Yeah. That's fine. One quest down for one stream. It'll only take us a lot of streams to get done with all those quests. It's no bother. Man, there's so many quests. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and log out here. Bring you back to this scene. Okay. There we go. All right. Well, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today. There is a cough that happens occasionally. There is a little bit of sinus pressure right up in here. So I'm going to try to kick that out because I do not want to be sick for Santa Non. I will do Santa Non if I'm sick. I will. I mean, I guess I could push it if I have to. But I think as long as I'm able to like speak and function, I've been growing out the beard for this specific purpose. Once Santa Non is done, I'm trimming this again. I'll probably actually do a trim right before I start, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. I'm still looking forward to it. I hope you all are as well. December 15th, sometime around about 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Your time zone is in the Discord. Thanks to Lars for that. And let's go and raid. Now listen, I have a meeting like really quick in like less than 30 minutes now. So I got to just throw you over. I got to throw you over real quick to loot so I can run. I can raid and run. And it is a meeting that will go all the way till 12. It's a vendor demo. So I'm going to be in probably one of the most boring meetings of my life most of my day today. So I'll try to check in if I can, but otherwise I'll see you all on the other side. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Ooh, I got to go get the trash and stuff out too. Trash and recycles go today. So I need to do that before the meeting as well. Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you everybody for your subs, your resubs, your congratulations on the affiliate anniversary, all of that. I appreciate you all so much. And I hope to see you again, same time, same place tomorrow. Bye. Don't knock vendor demos. I have to host those. Oh, okay. I see. The one we've done already wasn't too bad, but this one I'm expecting to be fairly boring, knowing the company it's from. But we'll see. I'll reserve judgment. Okay, bye.